It's the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Tuesday, the 29th of March. I'm James Spann. Beautiful today. Strong storms before the week is over and cold nights this weekend. So let's dive in there and check things out this morning. A very dry air mass in place across the deep south, but a big trough in the west. Anytime you see those in March, April, early May, you have to watch them carefully as they lift out. Hey, pretty cold this morning. Look at Coleman, 37 to start the day. Haleyville 39, but Birmingham noticeably warmer at 50. Will warm up nicely with low, maybe mid-70s in most spots today. Around the nation, temperatures about where they should be for late March. On the watch warning map, active weather in the western states with that trough. Winter storm warnings for many of the mountain states. Red flag warnings for parts of New Mexico and West Texas. Southeast Colorado. The east is relatively quiet. Let's go through the convective outlooks. This is today, day one. A marginal risk over the southern tip of Florida and over the Wyoming-Nebraska border. But things get active tomorrow. This is the severe weather outlook for Wednesday. Risk of severe weather from the western Gulf up to the Corn Belt. The standard slight risk from Houston, New Orleans, Biloxi, up to Tulsa, Kansas City, and Des Moines. A marginal risk extends into parts of West and South Alabama, and that's mainly for tomorrow night. But Thursday will be the day where we have to watch for severe storm potential. You see that slight risk across the Gulf Coast states with a marginal risk extending up to Indianapolis and Grand Rapids. In our state, the standard slight risk is south of a line from Millport to Birmingham to Anniston. And north of that, there's a marginal risk again up over the Tennessee Valley. And, of course, we'll take a closer look at this as we go. And the one thing we feel confident about, it's going to rain a lot. This is the rain through Sunday morning, and the numbers have ramped up here. The bullseye is 3.9 inches near Hamilton. Most of the state with 2 to 3 inches. And that could create some flooding issues. And again, but this is still a system with maybe more questions than answers, even as close as we are. So let's check it out. Take a look at the GFS. This is the 06Z run at noon today. There's your western trough. And again, a beautiful day. Sunny, I'd say highs between 72 and 75. In the west, we've got that surface low east of Denver. Big mountain snows continue. Tomorrow, the surface low is over Nebraska. Showers and storms west of the state, Iowa down into East Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, East Oklahoma. And I think we'll be dry during the day tomorrow. We rise up into the mid-70s. Becomes a little breezy during the day with a mix of sun and clouds, but really not a bad day. And even tomorrow night, the GFS is slower. This is 1 a.m. Thursday, and it's still got the main band of rain and storms west of the state. So if you need to get in something tomorrow night, just maybe if it's before midnight, you can get it in before the rain arrives. And Thursday, surface low pretty far north of us. It's north of Detroit, 989 millibars with showers and storms likely. And again, the one thing we feel confident about is, some good rains here. The question is the severe weather. Start with the low-level jet, and this is valid at 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon. You can see the low-level jet exceeds 65 knots from about the Tennessee border northeast. But the better instability values are west of that low-level jet over Memphis and the Mississippi Delta and Mississippi and southwest Alabama. So you can see the better dynamics are kind of displaced from the higher instability. Storm relative helicity values are highest north and east of the state, but you can see some fairly decent numbers there over North Alabama still. And if a secondary low develops down here, that will certainly enhance the tornado threat. But we don't know if that happens. There's no real evidence that will happen. Surface dew points are 70 over much of Mississippi. Very unstable air. And finally, the significant tornado parameter. You've got some higher numbers over North Mississippi, mainly just because of those really high instability values kind of creeping into northwest Alabama. So, it's a tough call here. So we'll say the better chance of severe storms Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. And storms that form could produce strong winds and some hail, and the tornado threat is conditional. We just want to get a little bit closer to this thing and see how it plays out, but we certainly can't rule out the chance of a few tornadoes. And the QPF coming off the NAM suggesting the bigger rains a little north and west of our state, but again, I'm not totally convinced it plays out that way. The guys at WPC, they've got that 2 and 3 inch bullseye on top of us, and the NAM has it north and west of us. But everybody should get a good soaking one way or the other. All right, Friday. Drier, cooler air begins to flow in. We'll forecast gradual clearing. Might be a slow process. And the high will drop back in the 60s. And this is Saturday as the weekend begins. Saturday morning will be pretty chilly. Temperatures may be upper 30s, low 40s. But the day will be sunny, the high in the 60s. And Sunday will be a sunny day. Sunday morning, pretty chilly. The afternoon should be in the upper 60s. We note that wave down in the Gulf. And that should stay, well to the south of here. The numbers have come up a little bit on the GFS for Sunday morning. It's got upper 30s in the Tennessee Valley with low 40s where we are. And these could change again. We're still going to mention the chance of a little scattered light frost early Sunday. We'll go to Monday. That system is on the coast of Florida, north of West Palm Beach. Wet south and east of the state. For us, Monday would be partly sunny and pleasant with a high around 70. And a week from today, ridging building over the Great Plains with a northwest flow aloft, a very dry air mass that should be a beautiful spring day. This is the end of the forecast period. Thursday, April 7th, troughing digging down and a cold front approaching, but that doesn't look like it would bring any severe weather if this verifies. Check the anomalies here. From CPC, April 5th through April 11th, really about average here, above average in the west, below average in the east. And the numbers, pretty normal for late March and early April. Look at that spike on Thursday up to 80. And again, the ensembles are printing 44 Saturday and Sunday morning. I do think it will be colder than that. And again, growers need to watch those numbers. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.